Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the Show Zone. In today's video, we're going to have a look on Joe Rogan's warnings to Logan Paul on his thoughts about fighting Mike Tyson. But before we jump into our video, make sure you hit that red subscribe button for more amazing content. Also, turn on the bell notifications to receive our latest updates. The former heavyweight world champion may be 55, but Iron Mike is in great shape and will start again with his plans to fight again next year. He posted a video on TikTok where he was drenched in sweat and training with his trainer, showing up his amazing speed and strength. Tyson confirmed that he would be back in the ring in February 2022, however. His opponent has not been confirmed officially. Logan Paul has been touted as his potential opponent and has previously admitted that a lucrative fight like that can be hard to turn down. The YouTuber battled Floyd Mayweather this year and clearly doesn't mind stepping into the ring with some boxing greats. UFC commentator Joe Rogan sent Logan Paul a warning on his latest podcast where he was chatting with Snoop Dogg about the possible fight. He said, "The fact that Logan Paul wants to box Mike Tyson. It's really interesting. I can't believe they really will get involved into a brawl. That guy is sure to be impressed. Floyd was hitting him. Floyd only took a small amount of time off and had those show fights. Floyd has been pretty active as a boxer. He has recently fought Pacquiao and other Japanese kickboxing guys, too. He was just fighting guys like Conor McGregor, who we knew Floyd was going to beat, but he was still active. Mike hadn't been active the whole time. He's got fat, but he's a different kind of person. Well, Logan has to stay away from him. The only thing Logan has on his side is that he is young." Hip-hop artist Snoop Dogg has also warned Logan Paul that facing Mike Tyson would be a huge mistake for him. Snoop has been predicting a double-round fight win from Tyson. YouTube star Paul is seeming to rule out the clash with the legendary former world heavyweight champion in an exhibition clash next year. However, American musician Snoop has warned Paul that he will be eliminated in round 2 and thinks he can revive Tyson's old instincts. Snoop said, "Well look, when Logan screams, it's all a ripple effect." Snoop Dogg added some more words on the Joe Rogan experience. He continued by saying, "Now go find your little brother. Come on, Joe Rogan. Stop playing with me, man. We're talking about Mike Tyson. This is not a normal guy. You can release your old instincts. That guy is still there. I'd foresee a second-round knockout from Tyson." Tyson has confirmed that his return to the ring will take place next February and will be his second performance after facing boxing legend Roy Jones Jr. last year. He also revealed that any comeback would be against a challenging opponent, having previously admitted his admiration for Paul's brief boxing career. The YouTube star has yet to win a fight, but he has managed to walk the full 8-round distance with Floyd Mayweather in a performance in June. He also faced 2 YouTube fights with British streaming sensation KSI when he tied in the opening meeting before suffering defeat in the split decision rematch. Tyson has refused to rule out an argument with Paul in the past, hinting at the lucrative financial incentives that could be offered if the couple decides to touch their gloves. And if it generates as much interest as Paul's latest show with Mayweather did, the fight could be designed to have sold more than 1 million pay-per-views worldwide. Paul is extremely confident of winning any potential bout, but admits it would be difficult to step into the ring against one of his childhood heroes. "It's so hard," Paul told Behind the Gloves at his brother Jake's launch press conference for his 5th professional bout with Tommy Fury. "Can I be honest with you? It's like I'd love to fight Mike Tyson, because he's a legacy and I think I can beat him. And a lot of people laughed, but I hit him. He's too old. But at the same time, if I beat Mike Tyson, you know, a living legend, the narrative is that you hit an old man. And I have to beat one of my heroes. How disgusting. Everyone has a time limit, and he's a legend, but eventually, your skill wears off, and I think it probably does. So we'll see what happens next." The 55-year-old American superstar has been widely revered for her knockout prowess and merciless ring-fighting skills throughout her legendary career. However, Tyson's career has been marked by controversy both inside and outside the circle. The baddest man on the planet made his sensational return to boxing in an exhibition match with Roy Jones Jr. in November 2020, which ended in a draw after 8 rounds. Tyson has now revealed that his son Amir wants to enter the boxing world and challenge YouTube star Logan Paul. However, Iron Mike told his son to relax and warned him he doesn't want any of that warmth in a powerful message. Speaking on Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson, he said, "I have my son, the oldest, he's 24. He wants to do it with all his might. He wants to fight Logan Paul, and those guys, He wants to really do it. I said, dude, just get a job. Get a real estate license. Relax, man. Why can't you take advantage of your light wealth? Relax. You don't want any of that warmth, I tell you. This leads people to commit suicide, to be humiliated in front of millions of people. You have to be able to take that pressure and that heat. Not many people can do that. It seems like a lot of people, but the people who do are such a small percentage. It's probably 1%. Tyson has previously appeared on Paul Impulsive's podcast and praised both YouTubers who have become a boxer. Iron Mike has confirmed his intention to return to the ring amid speculation linking him to a fight with Logan. He told The Sun, "I'll have a comeback match in February, and we're pretty skeptical about the opponent, but he's going to be a really tough opponent." Tyson previously joked that he could have faced fierce rival Lennox Lewis in an Uproar performance, while Paul has, however, remained silent about the name of his next opponent. Paul did not rule out a possible fight with the former undisputed heavyweight world champion, and also said he liked his chances to fight against Tyson in the ring. YouTube star KSI approved that the 26-year-old American YouTuber can beat Mike Tyson in a fight, saying fans don't understand that we two train as professional boxers. KSI insisted that YouTube rival Logan Paul could beat boxing legend Mike Tyson if they clashed within the square circle. KSI gave Paul his first professional boxing defeat in their 2019 bout at Staples Center in Los Angeles. The 28-year-old YouTuber and rapper put his rivalry with Paul aside by saying the American could beat Iron Mike. KSI argued that people don't understand that we train as boxers, and Tyson is no longer the ferocious young fighter as he was in his prime time. Speaking on Paul's Impulsive podcast, he said, "Brother, between you and Tyson, I think you can beat Tyson. I know people will say, 'Oh, are you kidding, JJ?' But brother, you have to remember this is not Tyson, who is 18, this is Tyson, who is 55. He is a legend, that's what happens, but people don't understand that we train as boxers, man. Why do we go there less prepared with the world watching? Everyone says we can't do this, but you think we're going to be like, oh, we're YouTubers. Should we just try to improvise? Absolutely not. Brother, improvisation is something like what Digi did. He thought he could get away with doing the bare minimum. He thought, I'm a little strong, I have a certain technique, I should be able to do it. But brother, we went in and we are gladiators. We have to show everyone that we can fight, and we will, and no one can say anything about that. And when we do that, people say, oh, we didn't expect that. But come on, man, we're YouTubers, that's how they are." Paul was recently asked if he was ready to fight with Tyson, and the YouTuber remained cryptic about his future in boxing. However, a leaked message on Instagram hinted that he could make his sensational return to boxing against UFC legend Anderson Silva. Talking about Logan Paul's brother, who has declared himself the best thing that has happened to boxing in a century. The YouTuber turned wrestler has 4 wins to his name since making his professional debut and bringing a new audience to the sport. There has been widespread criticism and praise in equal measure, but Paul believes boxing's best stars are grateful for his work. The 24-year-old will fight Tommy Fury on December 18 and has told Bleacher Report that they are the best thing that has appeared to boxing in a century, period. With that being said, it's time to end our today's video. What are your thoughts on this? Do you think Logan Paul will step in the ring with Mike Tyson? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe our channel for more interesting videos like this. See you in our next video. Thanks for watching.